It's Jim Hainey again. I wanted to share with you today, just very quickly, a discussion that I had with somebody just this morning about self-hypnosis. So that's what I'm going to call this particular video. Self-hypnosis, and when you talk about that, you generally think about a stage hypnotist. You talk about people who have control over others. What we learned from psycho-cybernetics, from Dr. Maxwell Maltz, is that in actual fact we hypnotize ourselves, and we have been hypnotized by false beliefs, and that's exactly what a hypnotist does. They get you to believe that something is true, and you will act it out accordingly, and that's exactly what we do each and every day of our lives. We have false beliefs, and we act as though they were true. And if somebody who's an authority figure in your life has convinced you that something is true about you for whatever reason, as I shared with you in one of the other videos, I was of the belief in my family that none of us were musical. And you hear it from other families, none of us are this, none of us are that, I'm not good at spelling. How do you know you're not good at spelling? Because no one in my family is. How do you know you're not good at music? Nobody in my family is. In my family, we didn't have one musical instrument. Why would you have a musical instrument if you weren't musical? So how do we hypnotize ourselves? Well, just like a hypnotherapist would do it, we do it with our self-talk. We talk to ourselves constantly, and we have an image of ourselves, and we reinforce it through what I would call self-hypnosis. We convince ourselves, we constantly tell ourselves, we berate ourselves. We believe, from the research that's been done, that we talk to ourselves roughly 15,000 words a day with the self-talk. Now, in case you're wondering what self-talk is, I'll just ask you a question, then I'll stop speaking for a moment. And I want you to listen to your little voice in your head right now. That's the little voice saying, what little voice? And you'll hear it now that I've mentioned it. And if you weren't aware of it before, you'll be aware of it now. This little voice of ours, we don't know where it comes from. It doesn't belong to us. And don't think it's your friend. It just talks to you constantly. It tells you what your environment is. It tells you who you are. And what we're going to do in other videos as we start to explore this and drill down is start to question what it is saying to us. So just for the moment, just be aware of your self voice. Until next time.